What is going on, guys? Brad here from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Houston versus BYU college football game going down on Saturday, November 30th, 2024. Here at Pickdawgz, we got the most free pick videos out of anyone. So click that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps us out a lot. If you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, the picks that I'm betting myself personally, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description in this video. You will find all my plays there. Alrighty, man. Hope everyone's doing well. We got a Big 12 battle here with Houston headed into Utah to play BYU, man. And man, these teams kind of opposite stories this season. Houston's been an absolute disappointment, whereas BYU's been a pleasant surprise, but has really came down to earth as of late. Looking at Houston, 4-7 record, 5-6 ATS, averaging just 13.6 points per game, and giving up 22.3 points per game. And that's the issue with this team. It's been their offense. I mean, they've just struggled to produce offensive production all season long. They're coming off back-to-back losses, one against an Arizona team that's bad. They were 1-point dogs in that one, lost that one 27-3. Then they played Baylor at home, lost that one by 10 as 7-point dogs. So they're just not in good form right now. I feel like this Houston team has kind of lost the locker room. They're clocked out. Houston is absolutely clocked out, man. And now they played BYU, who, I mean, what a start to the season. This team has been one of my favorite teams to bet on this season. They've been an absolute wagon, such a moneymaker, but have kind of just fell off the face of the earth as of late, man. After, what was it? I think they went 9-0, 8-0 to start the season, and they covered in every game besides one. They dropped their last two. Man. That game last week against Arizona State was wild. Arizona State pretty much dominated the whole game. BYU comes back, makes things interesting. And then, of course, Arizona State finished the job off. And then the game against Kansas, just a tough spot for BYU. I mean, that Kansas team just came on at the right time and are just crushing teams' dreams. And it was just a tough spot because the game before that, they played at Utah in just a wild game. They had to come back, battle back, and they're lucky they even won that one. So that's the weird thing about this BYU team. They look totally different from they did from the middle of the season. I mean, this BYU team beat SMU earlier in the season. SMU looks like one of the best teams in the nation. So it's tough because you really don't know what you're going to get with BYU. But I think in this type of game, I think this is when we hop back on them because, look, it's been ugly for BYU, but their season's not over. Houston's season's over. And this is probably BYU's most easy opponent that they've had since maybe the Oklahoma State game. But I would say Houston's probably even worse than Oklahoma State. So I think after a tough couple games, I think BYU's pissed off. They come back home where they play their best ball. Utah's not an easy place to play, whether it's at Utah or at BYU. In the mountains, it's just not easy to play. So I think these Houston boys are in for a rude awakening. I think BYU comes in here and gets it covered. I'm not done. I'm not off the BYU train yet. I know everything's saying, hey, man, jump off the train. It's too late. But I think this is when we hop back on BYU. This team is competent enough to blow out Houston. They blew out much better teams throughout the season. They could do it here in their last game of the regular season. So give me BYU minus the 12.5 points. I appreciate you watching this. Click that subscribe button. Drop a like. Drop in the comments who you're taking in this one. If you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, the picks that I'm betting myself personally, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description of this video. You will find all my plays there. I'll catch you guys on the next one.